Another monster piece of wood with some cool patterns. So I've got this absolutely awesome piece of wood here. This was in a load of wood that I bought earlier 2019 from a guy. It's got some absolutely gorgeous patterns in it, so I'm hoping once it's turned it's going to have some nice effects inside it. It's got a little bit of cracking, but hopefully we're going to turn a lot of this out, so not too bad. But I want to get it rough shaped. I don't know if it's still moist or not. It feels dry, but until we start turning we're not going to know. So let's get it rough shaped and get it turned. If it's still wet, we'll have to box it and come back to it. But let's see what's underneath the bark. I think it's a piece of ash. I'm not 100% sure, but if I'm wrong, let me know. So anyway, I'm going to get suited up and I'm going to get this bad boy rounded off. I'm quite impressed how well this has turned. It's turned really nice. And look at the patterns in that bad boy. Let me just zoom you out a little bit so you get a better look. Look at the patterns in that. That is awesome. Got a couple of knots in there. Still a little bit green, I think, because you can feel the moisture. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rough sand this. I've put a little bit of a div in there just to give it a little bit of character more than anything. But I don't know whether to turn it and flip it, and I don't know yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a rough sand just so we get some of the rough bits off of it, and we'll go from there. So let's go and get this beastie bowl finished. So I'm still unsure what sort of wood it is, but no doubt one of you guys is going to tell me. Can't find a light switch. So the minute you walk in here and realise you didn't clear up. Oh, the joys. Right, so I'm going to clear this mess up before I finish that. So I'll see you guys after I've tidied up. Oh, shiny, shiny. So that's all the bottom done. It's got some nice patterns in there, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to flipped and get the inside turned. Inside, the front don't look quite as nice as the back, but it will do. It will do, hopefully. So we'll clean off the face. We've got a bit of a nasty crack in there. The trouble is, if I take all that crack off of there, I'm going to lose some of the colour on this edge. So we'll play it by ear and see what happens. So I'm going to get geared up, and then we'll get this top bit turned out and see what we can get. That's a bit of a bugger. And I could have filled that one with super glue, and that one, but that one, tried to find it but I can't find it. I was going to glue it back in. That's a bit of a didgeridoo. What do I do now? I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find that bit. Right, can't find it. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to shape the top of this somehow. No, I don't know. I'll think about that and come back to it. So what I've come up with is, because this bit chipped out of here, I'm going to put a bead of milliput all the way around this edge to give me like a wall. So yeah, I'm going to put like a bead over it to give me a wall. I might try and thin this down a little bit more first, just so we ain't got quite as much material there, which may be a bit better. It's a bit thick. Yeah, I think I'll thin this out first, and then I'll put a bead of milliput around there. That will do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get oh look, got a Christmas tree. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know what kind of millie put. I might try and get a mottled effect to go around the outside of it, with maybe definitely white. I don't know, white and black. Do you think? I don't know. I'll get the colours out and we'll have a look. So I'm going to mark this to where we've got it in the chuck, so we get it back where we had it. So number 1 is on there, and let's get on the bench. So just quickly show you what I've done with the edge. I mixed some black and white millie put, and done a bit of a pattern around the outer edge just to fill that bit up what chipped out really. And after I'd done that, I was clearing the floor and found it laying on the floor, so I could have glued it in. But anyway, that's done now, so we'll leave that to dry overnight and then we'll come back and finish that off. So I just don't know whether to scallop this out a bit more, or whether to leave it flat in the bottom. I suppose it's more beneficial if it's flat, because if I scallop it out, it's not really. Mind you, I suppose if you can use it as a fruit bowl, that might. I don't know. I'll think about it overnight and see what happens. But yeah, so we'll come back to that in the morning. We need to get this baby finished now. I've left this now 2.5 days to dry. I've had other things to do, so going to get this all finished up. I've just put it back in the lathe, and it's, as you can see, it's a bit wobbly where it's obviously moved as it's drying out. So what I'm going to refinish the outside, and I've decided on the inside I'm going to scallop the inside out. Let me just move you around. So I said at the end of the last bit that I didn't know how to leave this flat or shape it, but I've decided I'm going to shape it so it's like a deep shaped bowl to match the shape of the outside. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I think first things first, I'll get the outside true, so that leaves me my thickness on the inside to play with. I want it nice and thin if I can get it, because I'm hoping, as it's still not quite dry, it's going to go a funny shape a little bit, which would be cool, quite cool. So yeah, so let's get suited and booted and get this finished. That's as thin as I dare go. I daren't go no thinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a good sand up now and get it cleaned up, and hopefully it should be done. So let's give it a sand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, because I've re-trimmed it, I'm going to put the wood wax 22 back on the outside, and then I'm going to put some food safe finish on the inside, because just in case someone wants to use it as a fruit bowl or something. We'll let that soak in. 20 minutes in between coats I reckon, and it needs 3 coats. So it's going to be a bit of a long chore. So here it is, all finished in its glory. It's been 2 or 3 days since I finished this now, and I've just picked it off the bench to do this last little bit of the video, and it's gone, well, it started to twist. So sort of gone an oval shape, which is nice, to be honest. I'm not disappointed that it's turned like that, or starting to go like that. The only concern I have is I hope it doesn't crack the milliput. I don't know how flexible the milliput is. At the moment, milliput's good. The base hasn't altered. That's still good. No cracking coming in the base. Oh yes, we have. Sorry, we've got a crack coming in there, which I may get back on the lathe and just fill it with a bit of super glue. But no, other than that, turned out good. I did have my suspicions that it may move a little bit, because when I was turning the middle out, it was still a bit green. So like I said, I'm not bothered though, because it just gives it a bit more character, doesn't it? So I'm still unsure about this wood. Some people have messaged me and said it's an oak or a fruit tree, or I haven't got a clue. I really haven't got a clue what it is. So if anybody watching this video knows whatever, you can drop me a line just to tell me what it is, so we can verify what it is or distinguish what it is. That would be absolutely great. So hopefully one of you guys out there will tell me exactly what this is. So anyway, that's the project. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like that, smash that like and share button. So we'll have a fresh new project for next week. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care and bye for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for making it to the end. There may be a couple of videos down below that you might be interested in. If you do, pop over and check them out. Also, if you're a subscriber to the channel, then thank you very much for your continuous support. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, then pop over and click this link here to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified for all my latest uploads. So anyway guys, take care, speak to you soon.